Okay, we're in Bay City. We have a record show in my area twice a year, and it's the fall one going on right now. So sometimes I find some stuff, sometimes I don't. Most of it's just come in and talk and socialize with people, which is a lot of fun to do. You see them only a couple times a year, but let's go in and see what we can find here, and maybe there'll be something really great this time. Let's see.
It's not easy being cheesy. We're showing them the good stuff.
Oh, is this a video?
Something like that.
What do you know? I didn't see you there.
Hey, are we on video?
What?
It's Candid Camera.
Hey, look.
You are.
Hey, look, records.
Hey,
Steve,
records.
wait, records.
Yes,
Wow.
records.
Records. And is that Steve Carlson, the record guy?
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I'm so excited to see you, Steve. And look, I've got some records for you to look at.
You do? Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, hey, folks, at Michigan Records on Instagram.
Well done. Well done. Man. You want the good stuff.
They do. You all set? Can I take your picture holding this one? I see you moving away. Come on. No. No, you're not getting out of this. In fact, you gotta hold this guy. Unless you want to switch. No? Okay, good. All right. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you. $66. If you do it cash. 66 plus. I like cash best. Looks like you're ready for me. I appreciate that. 80. Thank you very much. All right, guys, have a good day. You finding everything you need? Awesome. Let me know if that changes. I can help you if I can. Oh yeah. Look at that. When was the last time y'all saw one of those?
Oh, well,
wait.
I did, but there's a lot more. Is that an autograph?
That is two autographs.
Two autographs.
Do you know who Joan Jett and Lita Ford are, kiddies?
I've heard of it. My Valentine. Oh my God, that's so cool. That My Bloody Valentine. Very nice. All right, do you?
And then I'll pull back. And I ship carefully enough that your package could get run over by a tank and then by the mail truck twice, and your record will still be in perfect shape.
Okay.
Get to the good stuff.
Thanks, Mike. This is the good stuff, right?
That's what they say. see you.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'll
look.
have to look at the RSD stuff and get back to you.
Yeah, let me know, because I gotta have my order turned
This
in
is
before
why I may come back.
So I'm gonna start. Probably when I drop all this crap off at the store, and then I'll grab the computer and sit down and start poking at it. Because I mean, there's stuff for sure I'm gonna order. Like nobody's requested that Beach Boys Christmas record, but I know as far as Christmas records go, it's not terrible.
No, I
So
think you might have told me your list.
I think yeah, it wasn't perfect.
No, but it plays fine.
Yeah.
You know, you play it with you.
Absolutely. You can put up with the tick or whatever.
I didn't think it had that. You know, it had that pocket. Can't think of the guy's name.
What are you taking a picture for her? Oh, Ray Khan. There you go. That's funny.
It's funny. Yeah.
Don't make me your copper.
I think we talked about it a while ago. I think it's still coming out in November. That Great Green Flag of Club.
Yes. You know what? You know what I have pre-ordered? I hope I get it. Is the colored Merino.
Is that Birdman or is that?
Yeah, it's part of that 313 series thing.
Yeah.
So that was our Bay City. We call it the Tri-City Record Show. We have it in the spring and we have it in the fall. I actually forgot about the spring one. It's like, oh my God, that went on. I don't get. There are other shows. Ann Arbor, which is a little over 2 hours away, has a very huge record show. Obviously, there's stuff that goes on Detroit. Lansing has them. That's their capital. About an hour and a half away. Kalamazoo, a few hours away. So they're out there. I generally don't go. It's a temptation, okay? It's just temptation. And I find so much of what I want at my local radio store here at Radio Wasteland or in my travels as I hit different record stores. So I don't have this. I need to get there. But this one, I went in. I had $100 cash on me. And that's all I was going to spend. And I had a list. These were like items that I've wanted to bring back into my collection. I have the vinyl. I'm just looking for. What I wanted the very first Flock of Seagulls album of all things. The first one. No one had that. I said, really? Okay. I thought that was kind of a common thing. But I wound up spending way over because there was some stuff. There was some heavy hitters in there. And one of them, I got the most incredible deal. So let's just... Milo Goes to College. Yeah. This is like one of the greatest punk classics of all time. I do have a reissue of it I bought. I just never thought. I have the lyric sheet in there. The vendor, which is a guy, he owns Electric Crown Records in, it's in the Flint area, actually, probably Grand Blanc. And he goes, I don't want to bring this home with me anymore. I've been trying to sell it. And I don't want to bring it home. What do we need to do? And he gave me the most incredible deal that I couldn't say no. And because, you know, it's not a cheap album. But it was a great deal. I mean, just a phenomenal deal. Did it cost a lot? Yes. But I am so jazzed, and he made it happen for me. He also had that Adolescence album. I may have to go see him on that one. But this is an important punk classic, so happy to have that. This was one I found at another booth. Spaceman 3, and it's very transparent radiation. Transparent radiation. Huge fan of Spaceman 3. Rarely see their vinyl out there. So when you do, it's pretty exciting. Again, not a cheap album. I got a little bit of a deal on it, but you know, nothing that's going to kind of blow your socks off. But still, hey, happy to have that one on there. It's really good. This one was one that I was looking for. Blodwyn Pig. You can see there's my original that I had. And so one of those vinyl I saved from the flood. Kind of weird, you know, of all the vinyl to save from the flood, I saved Blodwyn Pig. Now, Blodwyn Pig is neat because, you know, Jethro Tull, they put out the first album, This Was, very blues oriented. Then they began to go into a kind of a different, more into the prog direction. Whether guitarist Mick Abramson, he said, no, I don't like that. I'm the blues. And so he formed Blodwyn Pig. And they put out 2 albums. And they actually have put out 2 more. I think it was in the 90s. You know, they would get together, break up, get together. But, you know, this is their first one. And it's jazzier. In fact, on one song, a guy's playing, their sax players playing an alto and a soprano sax at the same time. I mean, that's shoving a lot of stuff in your mouth. And obviously he has a talent for it because, you know, there he is playing them both. It doesn't sound great. I don't think it really does. But, yeah, no, they were happy. And this did quite well. This really did... I think I hit number 10. Jethro Tull, Stand Up, and this came out at the same time. Stand Up was number 9, and this was number 10, or it could have been vice versa. So, yeah. And then after that, the next Blodwyn Pig did okay, but they kind of broke up and fell apart. Here was one. This was another one. This wasn't on my list, but I know I needed it. And it is the Dead Boys, Night of the Living Dead Boys. And there's my album I had out of Bomp Records. But here, it's in the shrink even, still, which is pretty neat. There we got the Dead Boys. You can see that. And we have the inner sleeve. That original inner sleeve. This is a live. This was recorded live in, I believe, in 78. It came out in 81. What made this interesting is their lead singer, Steve Bartow, I might have got the last name wrong, he wasn't using the mic. He was just being kind of an idiot and not using the mic and singing into it. So they had to put his vocals on later. They had to bring this live album in and add his vocals. Okay, that's, yeah, it's not quite the same, is it? But still, it's the Dead Boys. This is just one of those classic albums. You know, they came out of Cleveland, came up there. Hilly Crystal from CBGB's took him under his wing. He was going to manage them and found out that was a big mistake. These guys cost him a lot. I mean, they were nuts. Yeah. So, but I was happy again. I had the vinyl, and that was nice to have. And the other one, and I've been looking for this, and it's Ummagumma. It has the Gigi, and so this is a UK pressing. I have been in search for this. I used to have it, and you know, obviously I don't anymore, and so I have Ummagumma because it's not a bad album, but it's blank. You know, the US ones, due to copyright, they couldn't put that there. So, you know, to find this was very nice. This I overpaid for. I get home, you know, you go into Discogs on something like this, the Gigi, there's 81, and it's massive. You just go, oh my God, you know, and it is so time consuming to look in Discogs to figure out which one you have. It's just like torture. But yeah, I overpaid, and that was disappointing. It happens, okay? You're there, you're going at it, not really looking, you know, pulling up. Well, and this is a hard one to pull up because there's so many of them. Like, you're going to figure that out there. So that a disappointment. I wanted this, I got it. Fine. You know what? It's a-okay. That's the way it is. So yeah, that was my finds. There's other stuff I wanted, but I spent enough here. This is not, we're done now. We're done. Let's go. But there's some stuff I left on the table that really would have been fun to have had. So that's it. That's what we have this week. My visit to the record fair and what I picked up. And that Descendants. Darn cool. Thanks, everyone. Drop by Sunday just for fun. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a video on Sunday. How about that? Hope to see you. Bye.